Bond. James Bond.
Hi, Special Agent Rob Pryshes here. Real pleasure to be on the R-Files, man. Woo! I know a lot of you have been wondering what I've been doing the last 4 months, so I'm Special Agent Rob Pryshes. I'm going to reveal everything. Oh yeah. I know that many of the R-Files viewers have been wondering where I've been the last 4 months. I'm Special Agent Rob Pryshes, and I shouldn't be telling you this because it's classified, but I had a secret meeting with Al Gore. Oh yeah. You see, the government were worried about Russia landing on the moon. The government knew that once the Russians landed on the moon, that they were going to find Amelia Earhart's crash plane. The government knew that once Russia landed on the moon, that they were going to find the crash plane of Amelia Earhart. You see, the Americans didn't want the world to know that they didn't land on the moon. That's why they got my father, Stanley Cryptic, to fake the moon landings. This is because nobody can get past the Van Allen radiation belt. If the Russians found Amelia Earhart's crash plane and not the American flag, then the gig would be up. So NASA sent me, Special Agent Rob Pryshes, to the moon to retrieve Amelia Earhart's crash plane and to also plant the US flag. And to also plant the US flag on the moon. What happened next, Cryptic Cowboy, you ask? Well, that's a good question. This is when I got kidnapped by aliens, man. Oh yeah. That's right, Cryptic Cowboy. Aliens. You see, the aliens didn't want me uncovering their secrets. If the world knew why the aliens were abducting cows, they just wouldn't want to eat at McDonald's. Again, man. If the world knew why the aliens were abducting cows, they would never want to eat at McDonald's again. What did the aliens do to me, asked Cryptic Cowboy? Well, that's a good question. The aliens forced me to smoke space weed, man. Oh yeah. Outer space marijuana. The aliens then released me into a wooded area. This was when I encountered the Wendigo. This was when I encountered the Wendigo. That's right, Cryptic Cowboy, the Wendigo. Due to my special agent training, I already knew what the Wendigo was. It was a few years ago. An old Native American guide and I were tracking Bigfoot when we encountered the Wendigo. It was a dark and very cold night, but I knew that I would track down Bigfoot. I had the best Native American tracker, Joe Two Rivers. I had got my foot trapped in a beaver trap when the Bigfoot was about to pounce on me. I thought I was going to be dead until Joe Two Rivers spoke to Bigfoot. Bigfoot seemed to be in a better mood and he shared some of his fish with us. What about Amelia Earhart, you asked, Cryptic Cowboy? Well, that's a good question. Yes, that's true, Cryptic Cowboy, but the part I didn't tell you about was back in the 40s, the Americans were working on a cloaking device. Oh yeah. They called it the Philadelphia experiment. Something went wrong, and this is a reason why Amelia Earhart crashed her plane on the moon. I remember when I was a kid that my father, Stanley Kubrick, would take me out into the back garden at night. We would look into a telescope and he would show me Amelia Earhart's crashed plane that was on the moon. I know that all of this is very disturbing, much like the time I served in Afghanistan and I shot a giant. You see, Cryptic Cowboy, back when the earth was flat, there were many giants. God got mad and he flooded the earth. God got mad and he flooded the earth, and only a few giants survived with the help of the travelling Germans. You see, back in 1945, when Hitler was losing the war, he sent back in time some of his scientists. You see, back in 1945, when Hitler was losing the war, he sent back in time some of his Nazi scientists. Hitler wanted to bring back the giants to win the war. But the Nazi scientists came back in the wrong time. They came back in our time. The Nazi scientists took the giants and they hid in caves in Afghanistan. This is why they sent me, Special Agent Pryshes. To kill the giants and to bring the scientists to kill the giants and to bring the Nazi scientists back to America. NASA needed the scientists to help them get to the moon. Oh yeah. But what about the moon mission, you ask, Cryptic Cowboy? I'm sorry, Cryptic Cowboy, but that's still classified. I'm Special Agent Pryshes, and I went to the moon.